my diamond art peeps. This is Diamond Painting with Jack, and I am Jack. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are returning, as always, thank you for your continuing support and friendship. It means the world to me. I hope everyone is doing well today. It is Thursday, February 26th. It is 1:23 here in Norman, Oklahoma, and I think when I got out of the car, it was 70. We're having 70-degree weather yesterday all the way until Sunday, and then Monday is going to go back to like the high 40s, mid 50s, 60s, and some rain. So it continues to be bipolar weather in Oklahoma. But I have been enjoying these last 2 days. So it's been wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I hope that you guys are doing well. What's your weather like? I know that my friend Keisha, she lives in Massachusetts, and they have been having lots of snow. I think North Carolina, they've been having a lot of snow there, or cold weather rather. So it's just like wild. This weather is just absolutely cray-cray. But anyway, I hope you guys are staying nice and warm wherever you are. And I hope you're having a good week. Do you have any plans for the weekend? I have none. Just diamond painting. That's all I'm doing. But this video is going to be my monthly review for February. So let's get started. Let's first do our facts or shiggity. Do a couple of those. Scientists studying the experience of looking at familiar words until it seems strange have named this phenomenon. Oh my God, I will not even begin that. I have no idea. So I'm going to say true. It is true. Strangely familiar. Before she became famous, Whoopi Goldberg worked as a mortuary beautician, doing hair and makeup for dead people. I think that is true. It is. We can't make this stuff up. Laughter does not exist in all cultures. God, I hope that's not true. That would be very sad. So I'm going to say that's false. It is. Laughter, like crying and screaming, is universal. He who laughs longest. John Haywood. He who laughs longest. Say that 5 times real fast. Mayu Yamato developed a method to derive vanilla flavoring and scents from cow poop. And here's this name that I'm butchering. Flavoring from cow poop. God, I hope that's not true. But it is true. This is a fact about crap. Back in 2022, Cass Theus won a lawsuit against her parents for non-consensual birth, not getting her consent to bring her into the world, winning $5,000 a month in damages for the rest of her life. Oh my God. Please be false. And it is. You knew you weren't born yesterday. Very true. Okay. All right, guys. So we're going to start with our my 100 partial challenge. This month was Valentine or anything love related. And I have 6 partials that I did for this month, and 1 set that I just did for fun, and I'll show you that one first. So remember I told you that I was going to try, like if someone gave me a gift or something, try to get those done and not just keep hoarding in my stash. So my friends gave me these coasters and I finished those. I love this backing, like tiki wood, I guess, or fake tiki wood. And I think this is like that was one of my favorite ones. They're really cute. I love them. I think that instead of coasters, I'm going to make refrigerator magnets out of them. Out of some of them. I like this one too. This is another favorite. And it's this one. And then here is the last one. So there. So these do not count because they're not on the canvas. So, but I wanted to do them. Okay, so here is the first one that I did. Now I got this from 5 and Below. This is sea turtle. And cardboard backing. And then it has like a little stand. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it turned out really good. I have like 2 more from 5 and Below that I plan on doing. I have one that is like, I think it's a French bulldog, I think. And I know we have an animal theme coming up in the summer. So I'm going to do that. And then I just did this one. I don't know if I'm going to get it dry mounted or not, or just hang it up. I thought this was bigger. That's what I get for not paying attention. But it turned out really good. I loved it. So I love this one. I love it. I love it. And I ordered another one that's similar to this. I think it's a train. I have been on an ordering kick. But this is a 30 by 30 and it is 8 crystals and special shapes. But I love it. I think it is so cute. So cute. And then I did this young lady. Another 30 by 30. And it is 8, 9, 10, 11 colors and specials. It turned out really good. I love that. Okay, now because this is a Valentine and that was the theme, I was looking through all of my stash, and everything Valentine that I had was something that was like something that you would hang up. It was nothing that was on a canvas, so I had to order something. So I got this from Amazon. So this is the only themed one that I did. But this is cute. This house, all the heart-shaped balloons around. 30 by 30, 11 different crystals and special shapes. I love that. So it's almost like almost Valentine Christmas or Christmas Valentine. believe it. Okay, so that brings my total so far for 2026 is 10. I got to get on board. Annette is like, I think she's like almost a 20. Mary Hastings is also going crazy. They're way ahead of me, so I got to get on board and start getting some more partials done. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my canvases that I finished for February. And both of these were done for an event. This one I'm going to show you now, I didn't officially put it in the event. So I just did it for Black History Month, even though it wasn't officially on anyone's radar, but so I got this from Temu. I think she turned out really, really great. Now this is a 40 by 40 and there's 22 colors and it's round. And I put in some crystals in her scarf right there, this throughout, and I changed her glasses. I had some metallics, and so I exchanged those for that. And then on her fingernails, I switched fairy dust. So those are all fairy dust on her fingernails. Oh, and I put some fairy dust in this kind of outline or highlight of her earrings. But I think it turned out really good. Now, I started this February the 2nd, and I finished it February 13th. So this is my 4th finish of so far this year. And it's really great. Her teeth, so the original color was kind of like this gray, and I was like, I didn't want that, so I switched to white fairy dust. So I don't know if I like that any better, but I think, well, I do like it better than the gray. So but that's her. I mean, the details are really good, and it looks just as good in real life as it does in the camera. So I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy. I don't do a lot of blinging because I'm not really great. Glasses, I'm okay with, and also some jewelry. I was going to do the bracelets, and then I thought, well, stay in your lanes, stick with what you know. So I just did what I showed you. So, but she's pretty. I love it. So this was at the non-official Black History Month. Okay, and this next camera, which is going to be my 5th finish for so far. This came from Cool Deals. I started it on January the 20th, and I finished it February 17th. Oh wait, I'll go ahead and show it. I missed a partial. But look at this. It worked up so easy and fast. This has 48 colors and it's a round, and it has 6 ABs. Yeah, 48 colors, 6 ABs. I started at the top. Normally I start at the bottom in the left-hand corner. I'm going to kind of move you out. But I started at the top, not because I didn't think the face would come out, but I wanted to see how the the rendering of the color of this face would turn, which was good. But there are so many ABs throughout this entire canvas. There are ABs in hair, in his jacket, in the snow there. It is just crazy. And I'm so glad that I started at the top, because I couldn't wait to get down to the bottom where he's leaning on the bridge, because there was no ABs and it was just brown colors. I was just like, oh my God. I mean, I don't know. It looks really great. So, I mean, and again, it looks just as good in person as it does on the camera. I really, really love Cool Deals. My daughter-in-law got this for me for Christmas. So I definitely wanted to get this finished. Now, this was my second entry for from Amalya World of Colors, Beards and Muscle, but I knew I wasn't going to get it finished in time, so I just carried it over to Black History Month. So I was able to get it done. And I finally figured out, I'm slow, that, you know, most of the events, you don't have to have a new start. So I have been kind of starting whatever I'm going to work on a little bit early, and so that I'm able to get things done. And that way I spent this, the end of, what did I say, stop? The 17th. Yeah. So I spent from the 17th to, I may try to do a little bit today, but maybe I should finish my sentence. I started on the 17th working on my yearly canvas, and so I was able to get a lot done because of that. And I will show you guys my canvas that I'm working. But first, let me show you, I do have one more partial. Isn't that cool? And I'm pretty sure this came from Temu as well. This is a 40 by 40, and it had 8 different crystals and special drills. I love it. I plan on getting this dry mounted as well as my 2 canvases, my full canvases. So it's still a total of 10 so far. Okay, so let me grab my move over. Okay, so if you're new here, I reached out to my friends and I said, hey, let's pick your canvas with your biggest canvas, and do it for the year of 2026. So that's what we all did. And so here I am. I've done the bottom. And the colors are magnificent. This is a square, and it's, if I'm not mistaken, 89 colors. No, 75 colors with 2 special drills and 4 fairy dust and 2 ABs. I may try to work on it one more time and try to get this row right here done. It's really great. Now, is gapping. I think it's me. I think that my placing of squares is just not the best. So I had some mica powder and I just filled this part in and it turned out really great. But other than that, I mean, there was at the beginning, at the bottom, there was some, a little where the drills would slide, just a little popping, but so far since I've moved on, I haven't had any problems yet. So I'm liking how it works out, and the detail is just amazing. Look at the butterfly. So that's what I'm working on for my yearly. And since I've got it out, I might as well show you what I'm doing for this month. Wendy's husband, Neil, and Wendy's from Diamonds and Stuff, is doing his very first event, and it's called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And so I started this, and it is working out so great. So this is the truck that I am working on. I've got this in a D-stash, and I've had it for like 2 years. 2 years. Sorry, it's kind of glary because of the... But it's doing good. I'm glad that I started at the bottom, because this is where your confetti and line blocking is in those flowers. And so now I'm working my way. I went all the way to the top. This is pure 5200, and it's got this little kind of a thin line that goes up in the middle, but mostly it is 5200. So I finished that last night, and so I'm trying to decide if I want to go across. I think that to save my sanity, I think I'm going to go across, do the first one here, and then go back and do this section here, just to break up the monotony of placing all this 5200. But this starts March the 1st and goes to March 31st. So go check out Wendy's channel, Diamonds and Stuff. And Neil is supposed to be putting out a video to give to answer any questions that you may have if you would like to join. I know there's a deadline, but I don't know what that date is. So again, check out Wendy's channel, because that's where he's hijacking her channel. Okay, well that's it, guys. Next month for the 100 partials is women or young girls. Again, 30 by 30 or larger. You could do minis, and you can also do like greeting cards. So I need to do some minis to get kind of picked up so I can get my numbers up. But other than that, that's all that's going on in my world. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could hit that like button or thumbs up on the way out, I would appreciate that. If you would like to become a part of this crazy struggle bus family, if you will hit the bell to be notified each time I put out a video, and hit the subscription button. I would appreciate that as well. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, or your evening, or morning, or wherever you are. Stay cool and keep diamond painting. Bye, guys.